A very good morning, dear students. Welcome to my channel Maths with Mahanti Sir. Children, in the previous lesson we were discussing how to multiply a monomial by a binomial. Means how a binomial is to be multiplied by a monomial. So, how to find the product of a monomial and a binomial and how to verify the product. It was discussed in the last class. Today let us discuss how two binomials are multiplied. See, if you understood how two binomials are multiplied, in a similar manner you can multiply more than two binomials also. So today let us discuss how two binomials are multiplied and how to verify the product. The purpose of verifying the product is what, children? The purpose of verifying the product is just to know or to confirm that yes, my multiplication is correct in all respect. Okay, so that is the purpose why we verify the product. Okay, so the process of verifying the product of two binomials is same as that of your verifying the product of a monomial and a binomial, or a monomial and a monomial, what we discussed in the previous class. The process of verification remains the same. Anyway, we will discuss one question. Let us see. First we have to understand how two binomials are multiplied. To understand it, let us take two simple binomials. Say, you know what is a binomial? A binomial means it is an algebraic expression having how many terms? Two terms. Suppose you see 5x plus 3 is one binomial, 2x plus 4 is another binomial. Suppose we want to multiply these two and find the product. So what we will do? See. So what is the first step to multiply two binomials? See, this is the first binomial, this is the second binomial. In this binomial there are two terms, first term, second term. In this binomial this is the first term, this is the second term. So the first step to multiply two binomials is what? Take the first term of the first binomial. This is 5x is the first term of the first binomial. So write down 5x. Then what is the second binomial? The second binomial is 2x plus 4. That means this 5x, which is the first term of the first binomial, is to be multiplied by the second binomial. Multiply it by the second binomial. See. So what will I write? If we have to multiply the first term of the first binomial by the second binomial, then we will write like this. Okay. Now what is the second term? C of the first binomial? It is 3. Now again this 3, which is the second term of the first binomial, is to be multiplied by the second binomial. So, and what is the sign here? See, what is the sign of the second term? It is plus. If it is plus, you will write plus. If it is minus, you will write minus. So as it is plus 3, so write down this is the second term of the first binomial. Then multiply this term or this monomial by the whole second binomial, that is 2x plus 4. Now you can easily do, children, because you already know. See, this is a 5x is a monomial, this is a binomial, 3 is a monomial or constant, and 2x plus 4 is a binomial, and you know how to multiply a monomial by a binomial, what we have discussed in the previous class. So how to do? This is very simple. Now you multiply 5x and 2x, then again multiply 5x and 4, then multiply 3 and 2x, then multiply 3 and 4. Okay. So 5x is to be multiplied by each term of this binomial, so that the bracket will be omitted. Similarly, 3 is to be multiplied by each term of this binomial, so that the second bracket will be omitted. Okay. So that means we can say in simple language, multiply the first term of the first binomial by the second binomial, then multiply the second term of the first binomial by the second binomial, and you add the two products. Add the two products. That will give you the final product of the two binomials. See, so 5x into 2x, what will I write? I will write 5x into 2x. Then 5x is to be again multiplied by 4. 5x plus 4 into 5x. 5x into 4. Then you see plus 3 into 2x. Then plus. Here it is plus, here it is plus. First use multiply the sign. Children, you know in integer chapter, when we were multiplying two or more integers, what we were doing? First we were multiplying their sign and then the numbers. The same thing will be followed here also. First you will multiply the sign, then the constant, and then the variable. See, here it is plus, here it is plus. So plus plus is plus, then 3 into 4. You see, 3 into 4. Now you can easily multiply these two because they are monomials. These are two monomials, these are two monomials, and these are two monomials. And we know how to multiply monomials. So how to multiply? First multiply 5 and 2 because they are the constants. They are the constants or numerals you can say. So 5 into 10 will give you 10. Then x into x. X into x, x will be multiplied 2 times. It will become x square plus. Here it is 5, here it is 4. You multiply the numerals, 5 4 is 20. Here only x is there, no x is there in 4. So x will remain as it is. Then plus 3 into 2, it will be 6 and x will remain as it is because there is no x in 3. So we cannot multiply. 3 and 2x are unlike terms, so they cannot be multiplied. But 3 and 2 are like terms because they are constants. So that is why we multiplied 3 and 2 and we got 6. Now 3 into 4 you know, see. Now the multiplication part is over. See, what is the next part? The next part is, look at children. These two monomials, see, these two terms, 20x and 6x, what are they? They are clearly like terms. Why? Because they contain the same variable and their power is also 1 and 1 same. The power of the two monomial is same and they have the same variables, that is x. So no doubt they are what terms? Like terms. And as they are like terms, we have to add them, because I have told you in any algebraic expression while doing simplification, if you find like terms, then if there is addition you add, if there is subtraction you subtract, multiplication multiply like this, because like terms are only added, subtracted, multiplied and divided, not the unlike terms. So you add these two, 20x plus 6x, it will become how much? 26x. 20 plus 6 is 26x plus 12. So this will be the final product of these two binomials. Now the point is, how to know whether this product is correct or not? How to know whether this product is correct or not? How to verify for some given value of the variable? Here you see, in the two binomials, the only variable is x. So suppose you are given the value of x is, suppose you see, now for x equal to, suppose 2, verify the product. The question is, first you multiply, find the product, you found the product. After finding the product, suppose the question is verify the product for x equal to 2, verify the product. So what to do? Children, I have already told you in previous lessons while multiplying monomial, binomial, how to verify the product. We will follow the same procedure to verify the product of two binomials or more than two binomials. No problem. The way we multiply two binomials, you will follow the same process, the same procedure to multiply even more than two binomials. Okay children, I hope you understood. See, now let us see how to verify. What I had told you, for verifying the product, for verifying any product, what is the process? The process is, whatever is the question, that will be taken as left hand side, and whatever is the product, that will be taken as right hand side. So now you take LHS. So which is the LHS? This is your LHS, 5x plus 3 into 2x plus 4. Now in this left hand side, we have to put the value of x. How much it is given? 2. Now put 2 here. 5 into 2 plus 3. 2 into 2 plus 4. You see, 5 into 2 is 10. 10 plus 3 is 13. So this expression will become 13 into 2 into 2 is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. So it is 13 into 8. So what is the product? The product is 104. That means for x equal to 2, the value of LHS is 104. Now we have to see, this is your right hand side, this is the right hand side. Now we have to see that for x equal to 2, whether the value of RHS is coming 104 or it is coming anything other than 104. If it came 104, then that means the left hand side, right hand side are same. So the process is, the multiplication is correct. Okay. So now let us find the value of RHS. I am finding here. See, what is RHS? RHS is your 10x square plus 26x plus 12. Now you put the value 10. In place of x you put 2 square plus 26 into 2 plus 12. And 2 square, you know what is 2 square? 2 square is 4. 10 into 4, it will be 40 plus 26 into 2, it will be 52. It is 12. Now you add these 3. 2 plus 2, you see 4, 6 plus 4, 10. You see. So what did we see, children? We saw that for x equal to 2, the value of RHS is also coming 104. That means here the value of LHS and RHS is same for x equal to 2. That means my multiplication is correct. So what will I conclude? I will conclude that left hand side equal to right hand side. Okay. So children, in this manner you will multiply two binomials and you will verify the product. This is the process. If you follow, if you understood, you can multiply any two binomials in a similar manner and you can easily verify the product. Now the point is, children, one more thing you remember, if it is given more than two binomials, suppose you are given to find the product of more than two binomials, of course it is not there in your class as per class 7 syllabus is concerned, but when there are three binomials to be multiplied, you will follow the same procedure. First you will multiply two binomials, find the product, then whatever the product is obtained, you multiply it by the third binomial. So you will get the final product of the three binomials. Okay, and the process of verification of the product is same for all, for monomial, binomial and binomial. Okay, so this is how to multiply any two binomials and how to verify the product. Now we will discuss the next part of this chapter, that is how to multiply a binomial by a trinomial, means a binomial and a trinomial. Let us see multiplication of binomial and trinomial. Let us see how a binomial is multiplied by a trinomial. By a trinomial. Let us see. The same procedure we will follow to multiply a binomial and a trinomial. Suppose you are given, see, suppose you are given a binomial, say, suppose you are given a binomial, say x plus 2 and a trinomial, say x square plus 5x plus 6. See children, this is a binomial because this expression contains two terms. This is a trinomial, no doubt, because it contains three terms. Now how to multiply this binomial by this trinomial? The process is same children, just what we discussed, how to multiply two binomials. In a similar manner, we can multiply a binomial and a trinomial. See, what is the process? The process is, first look at the first term. The first term of this binomial is x. Multiply it by the whole trinomial, I mean the second algebraic expression. Then what is the second term? The second term is 2. Again this 2 is to be multiplied by the whole trinomial. So what will I write? I will write x into x square plus 5x plus 6. You see, this is the first term. Now this is the second trinomial or second algebraic expression. So this x must be multiplied by the whole second algebraic expression or the trinomial. Then what is the second term here? It is plus 2. So write down plus 2. Then again this plus 2, the second term of the first binomial is to be multiplied by the whole trinomial. So what will I write? X square plus 5x plus 6. Okay. Now what to do? Now multiply x and x square, x and 5x, x and sine 6 along with their sine. Then multiply 2 and x square. That means find the product of x and this. This is a monomial, this is a trinomial. Multiply the product of this monomial and this trinomial. Multiply the product of this constant, which is a monomial, and this trinomial. You know the process. So you see x into x square, then plus x into 5x plus x into 6. See, now the multiplication of the monomial by the trinomial is over. Then plus 2 into x square plus 2 into 5x plus 2 into 6. I multiplied 2 by each term of the multiplied 2 by each term of the trinomial. So what will you get? You see, now x multiplied by x square. Here it is 1 time, here it is 2 times. So it will be 3 times. 3 times x will be multiplied. That means x to the power 3 or x cube. Similarly, see, x into 5x. How to multiply? Here the coefficient 1, here the coefficient 5. So multiply 1 and 5. 5 x into x, x square. 6 into x, it will be 6x plus 2 into x square, 2x square plus 2 into 5x. 2 5 is 10, 10x plus 2 6 is 12. Now see, now the multiplication of this monomial by this trinomial and this constant by this trinomial is over. Then what is the next step? The next step is we have to find whether there are like terms or not. If there will be like terms, you have to add or subtract them. Otherwise, you will not arrive at the answer. Okay. See, look at x cube. There is no x cube term. Look at this term, x cube. There is no other x cube in the whole expression. But look at 5x square, 2x square. These are like terms. So they must be added, because here it is plus, here it is plus. So these two terms must be added because they are what terms? Like terms. Similarly, look at 6x and 10x. These two terms, they are again like terms because they contain the same variable and the same power. Variable is x and power is 1. So these two terms are no doubt like terms and they must be added because here it is plus and here it is plus. So these two like terms must be added. That means we have to add them. So what will be the answer? X cube. Now first you arrange the like terms. You see plus 5x square plus 2x square, then plus 6x plus 10x. You see, I am arranging the like terms. Here I arrange the like terms because these are the like terms and I have to add them. Okay. Then the only constant is 12. See, 12 has no like term. It is the only like term. I mean it is the only term. There is no other constant in the algebraic expression. Okay. So it will be x cube plus it will be 17 x square 5 plus 2, sorry, 7x square. It will be 7x square plus 6 plus 10, 16x plus 12. See, so this will be the final product of this binomial and this trinomial. And in a similar manner you can verify. If you are given the value of x something, for any value of x, the product can be verified. How? By putting that value in the LHS. This will be the left hand side, this will be the right hand side. So for any value of x, you can easily verify the product to confirm that your multiplication is okay. I mean correct in all respect, that you have found the product correctly. So children, this is how to multiply a binomial by a trinomial. So today we discussed two things: how two binomials are multiplied and how more than two binomials are multiplied. Also you will follow the same procedure. Then second, I explained how a binomial is multiplied by a trinomial and how to find the product. And how to verify whether the product is correct or not for some given values of the variable, okay, present in the binomial or trinomial or in the algebraic expression. Children, this is all about the multiplication part of binomial or binomial trinomial, etc. And I am sure that you must have understood what I discussed. If it is really so, children, I must say that you please hit the like button and subscribe my channel, because after this, so that I will be encouraged, I will be very happy. Yes, children are understanding. If at all you are understanding and if at all you think that yes, what Mahanti sir is explaining, yes, we are able to understand. Particularly I am discussing now the theory part. Let the theory part be over, let all chapters be over, then only I can go to the exercise. Okay, I will discuss all questions of all exercises also in different lessons, different videos. So if at all you think yes, what Mahanti sir is explaining in the class is very nice and we are able to understand the thing better, then I must say that you subscribe the channel, okay, so that you will be able to see everything. Okay, in future you will be able to see everything in detail, all the chapters serial I am discussing. Okay, so with this we came to the end of multiplication part, how algebraic expressions are multiplied. Monomial, binomial, then binomial, and then binomial by trinomial. These are the things which are given. You see, children, if you understand this multiplication of binomials, binomial, trinomial, or in fact multiplication of algebraic expressions, it will help you a lot in class 8 in the chapter algebraic identity. There is a chapter known as algebraic identity in class 8, where you will find the application of this multiplication of multiplication of algebraic expressions. Okay, so if you understood, then very good. I am very happy that my children, my students are understanding whatever I am delivering in the class. Okay, you also give your valuable comments. I will be very happy if you give comments, suggestions, and if you ask any doubt, if you think there is any doubt you have in your mind, you can ask. I am ready to explain everything in detail. Okay, children, so we will again meet in the next class with the discussion of factorization of algebraic expressions. We came to know how algebraic expressions are multiplied. Then we will discuss how algebraic expressions are factorized. Of course, we are going to read for the first time. We will first time read how algebraic expressions are factorized. We know how numbers are factorized, but we do not know how algebraic expressions are. We shall discuss those things in the next class. Up to this, whatever I discussed, I am sure my children, they must have understood. If it is really so, please do hit the like button and subscribe my channel so that I will be happy. Okay, good day to all of you.